Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the intricate world of business, where fortunes are made and, unfortunately, sometimes lost. In this video, we're exploring the fascinating and often unexpected reasons behind the surge in bankruptcies among U.S. companies. Join us as we peel back the layers of complexity surrounding this issue. From economic downturns to industry disruptors, we'll uncover the hidden forces at play that have led countless American companies to the brink of financial collapse. But wait, there's more. We'll also shine a spotlight on the resilience and innovation displayed by companies that have managed to weather the storm and emerge stronger than ever. So if you're ready to unravel the mysteries behind U.S. company bankruptcies and gain valuable insights into the ever-changing business landscape, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. The fastest rate of company bankruptcy filings since 2020 is now occurring. This year, Vice Media, Feedback and Beyond, Party City, Instant Pot, and Pyrex filed. The list is quite extensive. By many measures, there is yet more to come. The stakes are high, there are jobs at stake, debt increase, credit crunch, hurt. These kinds of debt defaults typically occur in cycles, such as the one in 2008. When the epidemic first started, Washington intervened and cut interest rates to enable businesses that were about to go bankrupt to obtain cheap financing. We observed business after business accruing ever larger debt. While all of this loan availability bought businesses some time, it also put the can down the road. The duration of the pain is unknown. The main cause of the problem is the unusually high interest rate increase. Over $500 billion in investment-grade debt has been borrowed by multinational corporations since the Fed started raising interest rates in 2022. This was piled onto U.S. financial sheets in large quantities. Furthermore, debt keeps rising in spite of the high cost of borrowing. By the middle of 2023, borrowing costs for blue-chip corporations had more than doubled to an average of 5.6%, while those with a junk rating were paying 8.7%. Part of the issue is that this is somewhat intentional. The goal of the Federal Reserve is to reduce inflation. Interest rates remained higher for a longer period of time than many Wall Street analysts and economists had predicted. This higher rate environment has created a mountain of distressed debt. The United States has more than $200 billion in distressed debt. Furthermore, that exceeds the GDP of certain European nations. This kind of debt, which is owned by riskier, less creditworthy companies, has increased by over 400% since 2021. Retailers are particularly at risk since inflation keeps their expenses high despite rising consumer spending. In mid-2023, about 1/5 of bankruptcy filings came from the consumer sector. The hope in bankruptcy is that the doors are kept open and everyone is kept employed, but we're seeing more and more liquidations, which means that all of the stores need to be shut down. As a result, there may be a domino effect that has a significant influence on communities. This brings up the topic of commercial real estate. Online purchasing combined with remote work has contributed to a rise in job openings. Commercial real estate mortgages normally have terms of 5 to 15 years, unlike home loans. Additionally, nearly a quintuple of the nation's commercial real estate debt is due before 2025. Some significant real estate companies are already beginning to experience building defaults. The central commercial districts of cities are most affected. Healthcare is another industry that could be hit by rising debt. It's one of the most troubled in the U.S., partly because private equity found it so appealing due to its relative stability. Due in part to the fact that they are not required to provide their own funds, private equity invests in and purchases these companies that are in debt. In essence, they are able to shift the debt to the business. Therefore, in addition to paying off that debt, the business must be profitable enough to provide those investors with both sufficient and profitable returns. 30% of the country's for-profit hospitals were owned by private equity as of 2023, meaning that attaining sustained profits was a higher priority for these hospitals than meeting community needs and public health. The tech sector faces unique challenges, mostly due to the fact that the majority of companies are unprofitable and rely on low-cost funding. Higher rates deter investors from investing in these new digital companies because they demand instantaneous proof of profitability. Large corporations react by reducing staff in order to save money. Small businesses have difficulty obtaining capital. The collapse of regional lenders like Silicon Valley Bank, Signature, and First Republic has contributed to the consolidation of the technology sector and some other businesses. The FDIC seized all of them, sold off their assets, and made credit less accessible as a result of their passing. Interest rates have historically changed with the economy, from the post-war boom in the 1950s to its peak in the 1980s. However, in the 15 years since the Great Financial Crisis, almost zero rates have scarcely been the rule. Luckily, the fall doesn't seem to be as great this time around for businesses that are about to fail. The issue is that if companies continue to borrow despite higher interest rates, it could indicate that the Fed still has to do more to control inflation. This raises the possibility that someone will be caught off guard and forced to bear the brunt of the increase. And that's a wrap on our journey through the surprising reasons behind many U.S. company bankruptcies. We hope you found this exploration as enlightening as we did. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay informed about the latest insights into business and finance, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep exploring, stay informed, and remember, knowledge is power. Take care.